What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Train, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as you can see, we got my guy Chris on the screen. Chris, what's good with you, baby? How's everything, man?
What's good with you, baby? How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain, can't complain. Listen, let's get right on into it. As y'all can see, we're going to talk about the WNBA today. It's not just because I'm wearing this sweatshirt. I actually like this sweatshirt, but there's a lot of things that's been going on in the WNBA. So I think it's fair to start it off with the Eastern Conference. Or did you want to start off with the West particularly?
We can do these.
We can do the East. All right, let's go ahead and do the East right fast. But it's a two-parter though. Okay, so we'll start off with the Eastern Conference and we'll talk about our X factors per team. And then after that, we'll go to the Western Conference and we'll talk about the worst players on their teams. Not playing. We just can talk about we got to go down to the Connecticut Sun. We got to go to the Connecticut Sun, bro. Who's your X factor on the squad? Who's your X factor on the squad?
Damn, that's tough.
Do you need to list them?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. All right, so who you got on your squad? Who on this? Brianna?
yeah.
What makes Brianna Jones your X factor? Because this sounds a little. Well, I'm gonna let you say it. What makes Brianna Jones your X factor?
I want to see more of a consistent leader production with the Sun, because in the East is New York and everybody else. Connecticut has the talent to challenge New York in in the East. It's literally just going to be dependent on how Connecticut is going to use their rotation and their bench. But I really want to see more consensus from Brianna. More more consensus.
Okay, so I hear you, right? I also think too when you say consistency, I think that's a bit unfair. One, she just got vaulted into like thrown into the leadership role last year. I want to say because when you lose John Quell, and you can argue even the season before that because you can say maybe John Quell wasn't the leader of the team vocally or whatever the case may be. She just might have been one of the better players. I think she was enough of a leader on that team. I think Alyssa Thomas was there as well to help out. You got DeWanna Bonner. So it's not like they were missing leadership. So I do want to see her kind of eventually replace DeWanna Bonner and Alyssa Thomas. Um, but for me, I thought she was cool. I think my X factor is going to have to be someone like because we know Alyssa Thomas is going to do well as long as Brianna Jones is there. She's cool. Like DeWanna Bonner, that's actually my X factor because last year she showed, well, hey, if you're that consistent, dog, you give me 20 points a game, you shooting efficiently enough from the 3-point line, and you're the defensive dog that you are, your team is tough to beat.
And and as I was saying, like,
But that on the flip side too, though, I don't want to just say DeWanna Bonner because like I want to throw a guard in the mix because I've always said when the Sun have a good guard, they'll be quality. Like I thought actually if Skylar Diggins Smith went to the Sun, I thought the Sun would have been a contender. And I'm talking about last year. So and that was before the Breonna Jones injury. Like that would have been smooth. And even with the Breonna Jones injury, you still could have made it work. So for me, I do want to look at some of these guards that they have, whoever's gonna be starting for them. Tiffany Mitchell, shout out. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a nice little chance to be an X factor here. So I do want to say honorable mention Tiffany Mitchell. But Dewana right now is my leader so as X factors solely because I do think with Brianna coming back, if we can get that Dewana back, plus Alyssa Thomas doing what she does, that's tough to stop. And now that also puts less responsibility on the guards. But that's why I say my X factor for them. But you I do hear you on the Brianna Jones part. Because leadership is important too.
it is.
So I don't want to
Yeah.
make that, I don't want to seem like I'm just like pushing aside your answer. I do hear you. I just think it's a little bit unfair, only because like she just got thrown into that leadership role and then she got injured. So I don't I think she can do it, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what shakes. Let's go ahead and go on down to the fever though. But I mean that's all we got right now, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of the WNBA. Hope you all enjoyed this one. We will be coming back with more sports content. You know what I'm saying? We talk about NBA, WNBA, NFL, trying to get more into MLB. I was told actually, Chris, not to bet on baseball. So I was like, "Dag, how am I going to be studying it as hard as I want to?" You know what I'm saying? It's kind of tough. But we're gonna be trying to cover all sports. Hell, water polo if we got it. You know what I'm saying? But please, well, actually, did you have anything you want to say before we close up shop?
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you as always, babe. Appreciate you as always. And we'll be coming consistently on. We'll be doing this consistently. So please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell anybody about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. This is my guy Chris. Hope y'all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.